Yes! They wonder he's running away.
He's done nothing. Number 8's done now. He fouled him.
It's burning water. They just burnt his tongue already. What, is it hot for you? What did I get terrible with hitting the balls away? What did I give her over twice now? What the thing? If he says all the stuff,
Come on! Let's go, Kyle! Come on!
Come on, Ed. Come on, George!
Easy!
With manager Johnny Harvey, a 2-2 draw here in the Midlothian derby today against Bonnyrigg. Johnny, pick the many highlights for that game.
I'm disappointed. And let me start with saying that the fact that I'm disappointed says a lot about this club. It says a lot about the players that are playing against a powerhouse, in my opinion, in junior football. A club that are quite a bit ahead of us, and that's not being disrespectful to us. I think everybody locally knows that, and they should really have players that are got to kind of blow us away, but that's not the case. You know, we showed that we can compete every bit as good as they are. I thought if you look at the game, they controlled the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I take responsibility for that. I changed the shape, didn't trust my players as much as I should, and no, I trust them fully, but what I'm meaning by that is I wanted to be more physically able to compete with them, and I played an extra centre half with one just kind of picking up, and it didn't work for us. They got their goal, but other than that, they didn't create anything. They kept the ball in front of us and they passed it across the back four. The problem that we had, we couldn't get a pressing game going. Normally getting people's faces. I gave the strikers a shift because I had a narrow midfield and I had nobody cutting off the full-backs. But as soon as we changed the shape, it was a different story. Do you know, I would say as soon as we changed the shape, we dominated the last 15-20 minutes of the first half. Rightly so, we got the equaliser. And then when you look at the second half, other than maybe 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes of the second half, they had a wee bit of the ball again. But then we rolled our sleeves up, we got tore in, we matched them, we got in their faces, we passed the ball with a purpose. And do you know, we rightly so, we went 2-1 in front. And then after that, you try and manage the game a bit. You make substitutions, the players subconsciously get a bit deeper. We draw them onto us, we allow them to have possession. and then they got a penalty, do you know, and when it goes to each, what I liked most about that is when it went to each, the reaction from the players right away. We get higher up the park, we start passing the ball with a purpose, we cut them open, and John McDonald, fair play, I mean, gets in a great position, just unlucky that he never got the finish that we were all looking for. And yeah, you can look at it and you can say a draw was a fair result, but I've been absolutely delighted if that one had found the back of the net. It wasn't to be.
You mentioned the two goals, two pretty good goals. Sam Jones' first goal for Penicuik and another Jack Hamilton rifle for the edge of the box. Just how much quality did that give us?
Okay, how much quality? Do you know, they boys are 20 and 17, and you can add that right across the average age of that team, and the quality they show at times is unbelievable. Sam Jones' his goal, and I watched the telly last night, and Stuart Armstrong's goal was getting raved about. Do you know, I think Sam's was better. Do you know, the finish that he put on it, it was very similar to last night, but what quality just to pick out that, probably the only spot in the goals that he scores for. And obviously, young Jack, 17-year-old, as soon as he came on, I think he competed with the centre halves. Big Moisey would have had a sore head for the first 20 minutes, the amount of time he headed it, but when Jack came on, do you know, Jack got in about him, he competed with him, he matched up physically against him, and then you see his quality, he kind of runs away for the defenders and then slots a great finish in, and at that point I thought we were worthy 2-1 leaders at that point, but hey ho.
And you mentioned Jack coming on after 20 minutes due to an injury to Keith Luff. Is there an update on Luffy?
Alex will assess him. Got a wee knock, a wee recurrent problem that he's got, so we need to get to the bottom of it, make sure when he comes back that he can try and get a run of games. But no, that's concerning. Obviously, we've not got the biggest of squads, do you know? We've got quality in the squad, but and Jack proved that when he came up.
We move on now to an away game against Carnoustie next week. What's your thoughts going into that?
We'll prepare the very same way as we prepare every week. Do you know, everybody's saying how big a game this was, but it's the next game. As far as I'm concerned, I don't look too far ahead. The next game's the most important. And for half an hour ago, you didn't really enjoy results at this level. You just kind of look forward and start preparing for next week. That's what we do.
And finally, there was a big bit of news this week as Andy Forbes and Lewis Barr were included in the Junior Scotland squad. Just how big is that for the club and for the players?
Massive. What an honour for the two boys. What an honour for the club to have two boys that have been recognised by your national team. And I'm over the moon. I'm proud of them. Do you know, they deserve it. But I'm also proud of the players, because every single player has put they two in a position where they did get recognised. And without us performing at the levels that we're performing at, do you know, I don't think they would have got the recognition they deserved. It's the fact that we're up the top end of the league, we're playing really well, and obviously everybody's having a wee look at us and seeing how we're doing, and they've kind of profited from that.
Thanks, Johnny.
Cheers, Dougie.